I thought I'd try something different today and make a video podcast. It's something that I've been interested in for a while, but one of the reasons why I didn't was because of a lack of proper equipment. But recently found myself in possession of the proper equipment. Jeremy and I celebrated our 10th anniversary, and according to legend, or old-timey traditions, there are certain types of gifts that spouses are supposed to buy for each other for the specific anniversaries. And for the 10th anniversary, it is the tin or aluminum anniversary. And so Jeremy bought me a pretty aluminum colored iPad mini. And it's really exciting. And it's actually the first anniversary present I ever got. We have never exchanged anniversary presents before, but we decided to this year for a number of different reasons. And so it's exciting. We have talked over the concept of an iPad or iPhone or iWhatever for a while now. And some of the things we talked about were reasons to actually have it, because a lot of people, like, a new technology comes out and they just want to have it just because it's the new technology and you've got to have the new technology. But I decided that I needed to have actual reasons to get myself involved with new technology. And so, you know, the number one place that I had seen an iPad used was at church. Everyone started bringing their iPad to church and reading their scriptures from their iPad during Sunday school as opposed to reading it from their scriptures. And I'm like, well, I already own a set of scriptures and I don't already own an iPad, so I'll keep taking my scriptures until I find more than just that reason to have an iPad. So Jeremy actually worked for a company last year that was educational statistics and something or other. They were in charge of they did research. They were a third-party thing. I don't know. Anyways, but so one of the things that the information that he was taking from surveys and compiling and putting it into report format or whatever was information that a department wanted to gather information on how their faculty members were using the iPads that they had bought for the whole faculty. And the research showed that the number one thing that everyone had used their iPad for the most was taking notes. And like I say, again, there's really this old-fashioned technology called a paper and pencil notebook that fits easily in your purse or pocket and is, you know, no, you can't search them according to topics, although I guess if you wanted you could color code your notes with colored pencils so that you knew what kind of notes that page was about. You know, if you turned to a green page, it was notes on plants, because that goes with green. But anyways, I've come up with two solid reasons to own an iPad, or whatever variation of technology or tablet technology or whatever you want to go with. Your number one is recipes. I like to cook a lot, and I get a lot of recipes from online because I am not the type of homemaker that has, you know, Monday is spaghetti night, Tuesday is macaroni and cheese night, Wednesday is taco night. I like to eat different food all the time. I like to cook different food all the time. And so the internet is my friend in that. And so I have to say that one thing that has gotten increasingly more frustrating is running back and forth from the kitchen to the computer desk, back to the kitchen, back to the computer desk, because I'm also a little bit green-minded, and so I don't like to just print out every recipe I see because, you know, maybe I don't like it, maybe I'll never make it again, and so I don't want to waste the paper, or have that paper sitting around my house for that matter, because I kind of have a clutter problem too. So, I just pull up the recipe on my computer, but I have to run back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So that was my number one solid reason of owning a tablet. And number two solid reason for owning a tablet is my kids like Legos, and the Lego sets come with these little flimsy paper magazine instruction sets that my kids just destroy. And luckily, you can go online and you can find the instructions online for all your old Lego sets, and they're in PDF format and whatever, really easy to pull it up, and but not so easy to have the Legos right in front of the computer and up to the computer and down and up and down. And this is my other really great idea for having a tablet, was being able to set your tablet on the floor next to you with the electronic format of the instructions so that you can scroll through them to put together the Lego set that the boys have lost or destroyed the instructions to. So those are my 2 solid reasons for having my for finding uses that weren't already, that an object, no, yeah, having a use for the tablet that wasn't already being fulfilled just as well by something else already in my house that didn't cost any extra money. So, but obviously with the tablet comes a lot of other new fun things that we never had access to before. And my sister is so excited for me to join Instagram. And then there's really great camera on the iPad that now, you know, can try making videos and video podcasts, and we'll just see where that takes us in life. And maybe that'll take me nowhere. But I thought I might as well give it a shot because it's something that has interested me in doing. And it sounds like my children alarm is going off, that I've passed the 5-minute mark, and actually the 7-minute mark, and now the kids need my attention. So I'm going to end with a funny story about Wyatt, my 3-year-old. He loves food of all kinds and loves to eat food. And so a couple days ago we were having breakfast for dinner. We were having bacon and eggs and toast, and we're just doing 1 slice of bacon per person because, you know, it's expensive, and we like to spread it out and use it in multiple meals, but we still love to eat it, so we still buy it and eat it. But, you know, 1 slice of bacon per person. So it turns out that Wyatt had helped himself to his piece of bacon before the rest of the family had even sat down at the table. Like, okay, Wyatt, yum, that was great. Let's have prayer now, okay, family prayer time. So we folded our arms and bowed our heads and closed our eyes and began saying the prayer. And during the prayer I heard this rustling sound, and I heard it a little bit and then a little bit again, and I finally opened my eyes to see that Wyatt was stealing my bacon. So I only got half a slice of bacon for dinner, and Wyatt got 1.5 slices of bacon. And that is life with kids. And that'll teach me to close my eyes during prayer instead of monitoring the children 24 hours. Speaking of monitoring the children, my baby Rory needs me, apparently. Wyatt and Jonas are sounding the alarms that my attention is needed. So until next time, goodbye.